Join Kids Hut family.
Huh?
Tofu, I think you should help the poor dog.
Why, Tia?
Wait, I'll explain this to you through a story. The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a lion was sleeping in his den. A mouse was also playing nearby. Little Mouse began running up and down upon him. This soon wakened the lion. Angry at the little mouse, the lion caught the mouse and said,
"You little mouse, how dare you wake me? I will kill you."
The mouse was frightened and prayed to the lion.
Pardon, O king. Please do not kill me. I am a little creature. Please let me go, and I will do you a good return one day for sparing my life.
The lion was rather amused to hear this, thinking, "What good can he do to me? But let him go." A few days after, the lion was walking in a jungle. He found himself caught in a hunter's net. He roared and rolled to get out of the net, but he failed. The lion was pleading for help.
Help me, help me.
The mouse, whose life was saved by the lion, heard the roar and ran to the lion and said,
Don't worry, my friend. I will save you.
The mouse gathered all his friends and told them,
We all have to help my friend and set him free.
The mouse and his friends cut through the net and set the lion free. The lion escaped and thanked the mouse. And from that day, they became the best of friends. Like the little mouse and lion had become friends and in the end helped each other, you should help this dog too. Because a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Congratulations, Tia. I heard our librarian, Miss Peters, has asked you to help her in the library after school every day, instead of just the weekend. And I hear you will get paid for it also. Thanks, Tofu, but I have politely declined her generous offer. Why, Tia? Think of all the money you will get. You won't have to rely upon the pocket money that Mom and Dad give you. You can buy so many things with so much money, Tia.
Yes, that's true, Tofu. But if I spend so much time at the library daily, I won't have time to study or spend with you.
Nobody makes a decision like that, Tia.
Well, maybe I am like the country mouse.
What did the country mouse do?
Let me tell you. Once, a town mouse visited his cousin, a country mouse, for lunch.
Welcome, cousin. It is so good to see you. They enjoyed a simple meal of fresh acorn, wheat stock, and refreshing cold water. After that, the mice sat for hours and told each other stories from their lives. When it was night time, they slept under the starry sky and were awakened by the gentle warmth of the morning sun. They continued talking over breakfast till it was time for the town mouse to leave.
Cousin, thank you for the lovely time. Why don't you come with me and spend time in the town with me?
The country mouse was so impressed with the stories she had heard of the life in the town that she readily agreed and left with her cousin. By the time they reached the town mouse's house in the town, it was afternoon, and they were both very hungry. The country mouse smelled lovely aroma of the food left over in the dining room where humans had just finished their lunch. The hungry country mouse dashed towards it immediately when the town mouse called out,
Cousin, watch out for the cat.
"Meow!" The country mouse scurried back to the hole in the wall where the town mouse's house was. Once the cat was gone, the country mouse tried to make its way to the food again.
No, no! Wait for the servants and the house dog.
The country mouse once again rushed back into the hole in the wall as it saw a parade of servants followed by the house dog come in and clear the table. The country mouse picked up his hat and bag. "Cousin, I am very happy for your cozy, luxurious town life. But I am happy in my humble country life where there may be simple food, but at least I can enjoy it at my will and with security." And so the country mouse returned to her home, no longer feeling envious of her cousin. So you see, Tofu, Miss Peters might be offering me money, but I am happy with my life the way it is.
Oh dear, you are the best. You always know the right thing to do.
Tofu, what are you doing?
Cleaning.
No, you're not. You're just piling up the glasses and making a tower out of them.
Okay. I don't understand why we must do all the cleaning.
Oh dear, stop being so lazy, Tofu.
I am not being lazy. I just think that it is not my job to be cleaning. I don't want to get dirty again.
You know, you sound like the lazy girl.
The who? Once upon a time, there lived an old couple. They had 2 daughters, one each from their previous marriages. But the woman behaved terribly with her husband's daughter. One day, she threw her out of the house. "Get out of this house! Go find a wealthy man and find some work in his house. Don't come back till you have earned some money." And so the girl took off. As she walked, she came upon an old dried tree.
Girl, where are you going?
"I am going to look for a wealthy house to work in and earn some money."
Okay, but before you go, can you please take off the dried twigs from me?
The girl agreed and spent a long time carefully cleaning the tree of its dried sticks and twigs. Once she was done, she continued her journey. As she walked on, she came upon a vineyard. An old vine called out to her,
Girl, where are you going? Can you help me?
"I am going to look for a wealthy house to work in and earn some money. But yes, I surely can help you before I go." She carefully cleaned the vineyard and helped the old vine. Once she was done, she continued her journey. As she walked on, she saw a broken mud oven.
Young girl, what are you doing here?
"I am on my way for work and earn some money."
Before you go, will you help me?
The girl agreed and set to work. She cleaned the area around the oven, got some mud ready, and fixed the oven as good as new. As she did that, she got mud and dirt all over her, but she didn't mind. Once she was done, she set on her way. As she walked, she came upon an old well. The well called out to her,
Hello, girl. Where are you going?
"I am going in search for work."
Work, is it? Okay. Before you go, can you please take out my water and clean me up?
The girl happily agreed. She tirelessly emptied the well and cleaned it. Once she was done, she went back on the road. As she walked, a dirty little dog approached her.
Help! Can you please help me? I am very dirty. Will you give me a bath, please?
"Yes, why not?" The girl washed the dog and patiently cut its hair. Then she went ahead in search of work. As she walked, she came upon a beautiful house. It belonged to the fairies. She went inside. I need a place to stay for the night. Can I please stay here? I will leave in the morning. Where are you going? I am going in search of work. If you want to work, then you can work here for a year. You can keep our house clean. It has 7 rooms. You will have to clean 6 of them, but you must never enter the 7th one. The girl agreed. For a whole year, she worked in the fairies' home and did exactly as they told. At the end of the year, she wanted to go home. I want to go back to my village to my parents' house. Okay, but first follow me. She took her to a room full of silver and gold coins. You should sleep here on these silver and gold coins. The coins that get stuck on you will belong to you and you can take them with you. The girl did as told. She spent the night sleeping over the coins. Many gold and silver coins got stuck to her body. When morning came, she said her goodbyes and left for her home. As she was walking, the little dog that she had helped came to her.
Come on with me. Come with me.
The girl went with it. The dog took her to a place with piles of diamonds and pearls. Take as much as you want. The girl took as much as she wanted and left. As she walked, she reached the well that she had cleaned.
Come, girl. You must be thirsty. Have some of my water.
Thank you very much. I am very thirsty. The girl satisfied her thirst and walked on. She reached the mud oven that she had fixed. She saw many delicious foods there. The oven offered her to eat whatever she wanted. She ate some and packed some for the rest of her journey. She walked on ahead. Then she reached the vineyard.
Dear girl, come have some wine.
The girl drank some delicious wine and walked on towards her home. She now came upon the tree. It was full of delicious fruits.
Hello again, dear girl. Here, you can take as much fruit as you want.
The girl ate some delicious fruits and packed some to take home with her. Then she got on her way again. Soon she reached home. The house rooster saw her coming and called out, "The mistress is home! Look how much gold and gems she's brought with her!" This made the mother very angry.
What nonsense! This is nothing. Now wait and see how much my daughter will earn.
The mother now sent her own daughter to find work and earn a lot of money. The girl started her journey and soon came upon the tree, which was once again dry.
Girl, where are you going?
"I am going to look for a wealthy house to work in and earn some money."
Okay, but before you go, can you please take off the dried twigs from me?
"No, I don't want to spoil my soft, pretty hands picking the dry sticks of you." The girl walked on and came upon the vineyard. The old vine called out to her,
Girl, where are you going? Can you help me?
"I have to go find work and earn money. I have no time to help you." The girl once again went on her way till she came upon the broken mud oven.
Dear girl, can you please help me?
"I don't want to get dirty in the mud. I can't help you." And again the girl refused to help and moved on. She now approached the well.
I need help. Can you please clean me?
"I have to go and find work. Cleaning you will tire me and I don't want to get tired." The girl hurried away from the well. As she did so, the little dirty dog approached her.
I've become so dirty. Can you please give me a bath and do something about my hair, please?
"Ah, no! If I touch you, I will become dirty. Look at those dirty flies in your hair." And so the girl ignored the dog's plea and went on her way. After some time, she came upon the fairy's house. She went in. "I need a place to stay for the night. Can I stay here?" "Where are you going?" "I am going in search of work." "If you want, you can work here for a year. There are 7 rooms in this house. You will have to clean 6 of them, and you must never enter the 7th room." The girl agreed and started working for the fairies. For a few days, she did as told. But one day, she decided to sneak into the 7th room. The room was dark. but she went in anyway. As soon as she entered it, the door closed behind her. And bugs and insects of a variety attacked and bit her everywhere. She ran out of the room hurt and bleeding. I told you never to enter the 7th room. I will not stay here another moment. I am leaving. The girl took to the road running. Her hair dirty, hands, legs, and face bleeding and bruised. She came upon the little dog and asked for help. Please help me.
You never helped me. Why should I help you now?
The dog barked at her and chased her away. She ran till she reached the old well. She was thirsty with all the running. She quickly tried to reach in for a cup of water, but the well took away all its waters.
When I asked you for help, you refused. I cannot help you now. Go away.
Disappointed, the girl went back on the road. She kept walking on till she saw the mud oven. Delicious and tempting foods lay over. Hungry, the little girl reached out to one of the pies to eat it, but the oven started throwing flames out and the girl couldn't reach the food.
You refused to help me when I needed your help. I will not help you now. Go away.
The girl continued her journey home. She was very thirsty, hungry, and tired. She reached the vineyard hoping she will get some wine. She reached out, but the old vine did not let her touch anything. The girl was forced to leave the vineyard and go on. She now reached the tree. It was full of delicious, yummy fruits. She tried to pluck one.
Hold it. You didn't want to spoil your hands when I needed your help. You cannot have any of my fruits now. Go away.
The girl walked to her home. As she approached the house, the rooster saw her. The mistress has come home covered in blood and dirt.
What? How is that possible?
The woman saw her beloved daughter in her poor state. She turned to her husband. I agree, my daughter didn't earn any money. Your daughter earned everything. But the man was so upset with the woman's terrible behavior towards his daughter that he threw her and her lazy daughter out of his house. I get a feeling that being lazy can be fun for now, but bad for later. I wonder what made you change your mind, Tofu? Well, let's just say all this work around here.
Hey Tofu, wasn't that your friend Joe? Yes, it was. Why didn't you invite him in? He wanted to have a quick word. He was getting late. Is everything okay? I think so. Jim, he and I are working on a school project together. Our grades depend on it. But Jim and he are convinced that other students are also working on the same topic. They want to work on a new topic. If your grades depend on it, you should listen to what they are saying. But dear, I think they are just panicking. I don't think our grades will get affected much by a common topic.
Is there a chance of it happening though?
Yes, there is.
Okay, let me tell you the tale of the 3 fish, and then you can decide upon what to do. The Tale of 3 Fish. Once upon a time, there was a serene lake full of different kinds of fish. One day, a few fishermen stopped by the lake.
Brothers, look at this lake. It is so big and clean. It has so many different kinds of fish too.
Yes, I agree. Look at those big fish there.
And because the lake is so clean, I am sure the fish are healthy too.
We never fish in this lake, but I think we should begin now. Yes, it is late today to throw the net. Let us come back early tomorrow morning and fish here. When the fishermen were discussing their plan, there were 3 fish that were swimming close to the surface of the lake. They overheard the entire conversation. They collected all the other fish in the lake and told them what they had heard.
The fishermen are going to come tomorrow and throw their nets to catch us all. I am going to leave this lake with my family tonight itself. Yes, I am also not going to stay here. I will also leave the lake with my family. We will find a new, safer home.
Look at you two, talking like cowards. Our forefathers came here to this lake and made it a home. Many generations before us have lived here. How can you even think of abandoning our home like this?
Listen to us, brother. Those fishermen will come tomorrow and kill everyone. Our scriptures say that when it is time for our death, there is nothing we can do about it. We cannot escape it. So let us stay in our home and face our death bravely.
Soon the fish were divided into 2 groups. Some of them agreed to leave, and some decided to continue living in the lake. The ones who had decided to stay laughed at the ones who were leaving, but those who had decided to leave paid no heed to their mockery and started leaving the lake through a small outlet.
Let them go, brothers. Soon they will regret leaving their home.
But it was not so. When morning came, the fishermen came back as planned. They cast their net onto the lake. They caught every single fish that had stayed back. None was spared, and the fishermen went back home happy to have found a lake full of so many fish.
The only thing that the dying fish felt was regret for not having left the lake. The fish had a warning of danger, yet some of them decided to stay back. That's what got them into trouble. Yes. Don't you think you too have a warning of danger ahead? Oh, you are right, Tia. I am going to tell Jim and Joe that we should change the topic for our project. Thanks, Tia.
Will you help me to do my homework, Tia?
Tofu, it's dinner time and you haven't completed your homework yet? I hope you know that your teacher will be really angry.
I will do it after this cartoon, Tia. But please help me so that I can finish it fast.
You have been watching TV all day. You should get up and do your homework first.
My hand has been hurting since morning. I'm giving it some rest. Also, dear sister, will you please get my bag and pencil box from the room?
Excuses and more excuses. He should know his priorities right.
Where is my book? I can't find it here. Did I forget it in school? What will I tell my teacher in school?
You should be more responsible, Tofu. You are a big boy now. Anyway, complete the rest of your homework at least now and be more careful next time onwards. So, Tofu, let me tell you a story. In a land far away lived a hard-working and kind trader. Mostly he traded in salt. He also had a horse that was very lazy and always avoided work. The trader used him to carry sacks of salt from one town to the other.
Here, let me load these sacks up and let's go to the town across the river to sell this salt. I am so tired today. Why do I have to work every day?
I wish I could sleep throughout the day, but no, I have to carry these loads of salt and move. Come on, horse, start walking. Cross that bridge. Until then, I'll pack some food for myself.
The horse was crossing the river. Suddenly, he slipped and fell into the water. As he was carrying sacks of salt on his back, the salt got wet and dissolved in the water. So when the horse got up, the sacks on his back were lighter. The horse thought to himself, "Wow, this seems to be a good idea. Every time I dip in the river, the salt would dissolve and my burden could be less. I must try doing this more often. I hope Master is not watching." When the master reached the town to sell the salt, it weighed just half of what he loaded. Thinking it might be his miscalculation, he sold whatever salt was left and returned home with his horse. The next morning, he again loaded his horse with the sacks of salt and started to pack his food. The horse yet again started walking before him and made it to the bridge. I must try the dipping trick again before Master reaches here. The trader got really confused as the sacks started weighing lesser every time. The horse purposely started slipping into the water every day so that the sacks became lighter. One day, the trader followed the horse. And hid in the bushes. To his surprise, he noticed the horse's new trick.
Oh, that's so cunning.
I must teach this lazy horse a lesson soon.
So the following day, instead of salt, the trader filled the sacks with cotton and tied him to the horse's back. Out of his new habit, the horse purposely fell into the river.
Oh no, no! What is happening today? What is going wrong? How are these sacks getting heavier? Oh, my back hurts! What?
This time, as the sacks were filled with cotton, it soaked water and became heavier. The horse dipped again and again in water, thinking to drain the salt off somehow, but all went in vain. He somehow managed to get up and cross the bridge. He sat on the ground and panted as the sacks had gotten really, really heavy. The trader laughed at him and said,
Horse, I am your master. This is your work. I work very hard and worship my work. I don't make excuses or find tricks to fool others and avoid work. I must teach you to never repeat this and avoid your work.
The horse learned his lesson and never tried to avoid his work again. What a wise trader! Right, Tofu? He taught the lazy horse a good lesson. Come, let me give you the big, bitter medicine for your hand. But hey, I can see it's totally fine now. Maybe you have forgotten about the pain.
Tia, I never had any pain. I just wanted to sit and watch cartoons. I was the lazy horse today. I am sorry, Tia. I'm really worried about my teacher scolding me tomorrow.
Here, take your books, Tofu. I also was the trader today. I just wanted you to learn a lesson. Now you should promise me that you will always do your work, and yes, I will help you with your homework.
Oh, thank you, Tia. Please, let's finish my homework quickly. I don't want to be lazy at all. I will always finish all my work before doing anything else. I promise you that.
For your favorite rhymes, stories, and more, join Kids Hut family. Subscribe here.